what's up guys, it's Alex and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be wrapping this Turbo 370Z. Car was originally resprayed, but whoever did it didn't do the quality job, so it started fading and now looks a little dull, and the customer wants to get some refresh on it, and that's what we're gonna do. Other thing, I tried finding the closest to OEM color, but with a little bit of metallic hint in it, and I'm gonna show a color in a second. And we're kind of gonna do a little walk around of how they did the paint job and what I'm gonna be doing. And here's our color. It's similar to what stock color looks like. It's a KK vinyl through gloss. You can see the craziness, how crazy gloss it is, and that's what I love to use. Real good quality, real nice finish, looks like paint job after it's done. Here you can see the original color. It's kind of like a dark gray, and here how they sprayed it, and it looks more greenish into it. And you see how dull the thing, like right here, you can see good paint. Here, see how dull this thing is. And yeah, and car got some carbon pieces on it, carbon fenders, carbon hood. What we're gonna be doing here is wrapping most of it and trimming right on a line right here, and leaving some of the exposed carbon. Same idea goes for the fender. This upper section gets wrapped, and this pieces up to here, and basically that wrap goes here and then it ends right there, so we're leaving these exposed areas out. And other thing I'm not too happy about is how they painted the mirrors. This stuff supposed to be original black, like a matte black, and pillars, this section of a pillar is supposed to be matte black as well too. I have other 370Z outside I can compare it to, and so other thing, this inside section supposed to be just a black plastic, but I don't know, they just decided to get everything painted, so it makes my life a little bit harder, but not too bad. And other thing, I would have to get the door handles painted, because normally they're silver and I cannot really wrap this stuff. This is like, I mean I could, it just would have to be a lot of seams, and I don't want to do that. I would rather get this thing repainted. And I started washing the car, and what I see, like I mentioned, car was repainted, and you can see all of the dirt specks in it. And customer originally wasn't happy with how paint came out. You can literally see all the dirt in the paint right there, and everything would show under the wrap. So he said just do whatever I have to do, which is sanding it down. And I'm using 400 grit everywhere where the car was resprayed, and the finish is much smoother. And once everything's washed, prepped completely, and away the vinyl, it's gonna look real perfect, no imperfections, no specks, nothing under it. So it's gonna look as clean as paint. this Nismo bumper is always a little tricky, but I've done two before, so I know. And main idea here is how you want to do it is when you stretch everything, you want to have slack right here, like that. You see, it's free and have some tension here, but it's okay because it ends right there. And when I lay this in here, right there, you can see the corner. After I trim it, I trim it up all the way right here. So I basically have this whole section available for me to undo and put it where I want it. So that's kind of an idea. And you have inlay going inside here. So that kind of covers this little horizontal area going that way. So same goes for this side. We have a bunch of slack right there, and that's gonna allow me to properly lay everything inside. Done with the car. Main important things are wrapped. This was painted the color of the car like the previous one, so I had to get it back to the factory spec. You cannot even tell it's wrapped, so it looks real good. Same, it was wrapped all the way around here. You can see a little seam right there, but other than that, looks like a factory plastic. Even on the inside, it's all wrapped inside right there, so you cannot even see the original color. All we have to do is just wrap these mirrors this color. And basically the rest of the car is almost done. As you can see, everything looks super nice and glossy. And now I'm about to start working on the front bumper. This one is pretty interesting. I think it's called Nismo V1. And that's gonna have like a little line going right there across the whole section because how much of a curvature there is. So it'll be one piece. Then it's gonna have a little inlay right inside there and little inlays on the bottom of those lines on both sides right there. And then the main piece gonna overlap it. So I think it should work pretty well and the seams won't be as obvious. That's what I'm hoping for. And there you go, all the inlays down. One goes across, like I mentioned. One goes down in there, one goes right here, and one goes all the way inside right there. And I think that should be plenty as far as inlays go. And now we're about to throw the main piece on. There you go, and 370Z is done. It's right behind me. Looks super nice and clean. And the main thing, what I love about how glossy the thing is, let me just go over it again and show you one more time. Here it is. And you can see how glossy it gets. Here's a clear, here's a wrap. And you don't see any difference on it. Just crazy.